What's going on, y'all? I just want to know though, like for real, when y'all gonna start fighting back? When you gonna start fighting for yourself? Like y'all out here fighting for any and everything else. Anything somebody say something, you ready to jump, you ready to do this, you ready to do that. But when you gonna start fighting for yourself to try to get what you need from God to do what you need to do? If we being honest, let's be honest. What if you could break free from the pull of the worldly things and find a deeper purpose? Something rooted in something stable and unshakable. Y'all know what I'm talking about, for real. Like, let's quit playing. You know what I'm talking about. Surrendering yourself to the will of God. Because, asking me, that's the only true peace that you go find. Everything else is fly by night, smoke and mirrors. It's not sustainable. It ain't really gonna matter. So I can say that because, like I said, when I was a young man, I once defined success by how much I could earn, how much I own. You know, like I thought that was success. I ran the streets day and night, just trying to chase that bag, doing whatever I could, or trying to see how much stuff I can get, and still couldn't find nothing that made me whole. Like, that's crazy because, like I said, I was out there, like for real. And I still couldn't find nothing that made me whole. Even no matter how much money I got, how many things I got, it just didn't make a difference. No matter what I achieved, there was always a sense of emptiness. Like it was something that was a void that I could not feel. And I know some of y'all feel like this. One day I just thought to myself, like, for real, like, it had to be more to life, but I thought about it like really hard. What am I really living for? Like, what is the purpose of my life? And I still couldn't really figure it out, but I had to start doing that inner work to start finding out what it is I was looking for. And then living for, actually. But then I had to get to the point of, I came to the fact of, I had to think about, it's my faith, my family, my inner peace. And my faith, I had to go back to what I was raised up on. I grew up in the church. So I had to go back to leaning on God, my family, my inner peace. That started being the most important thing to me. And once I did that, I started to find out new things that God's peace is grounded in something much greater than the world's fleeting promises. The stuff that they promise to you, the smoke and mirrors, don't none of it last. It's there for a hot second. Next week it'll be something else. You always constantly chasing something. And that's not a way to live. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I've done it. I understand what you're doing. I understand you're trying to pull up, but I also understand that you got to change your ways to actually pull up the way and be comfortable with the way that you're doing without having to be living in fear or danger, I guess. Okay, so here go 5 things I want to say that help you fight back against the worldly distractions. 1, the worldly things are all temporary. They not gonna last. Material possessions and accolades can't bring you everlasting peace. Only God can do that. And the way you start to try to find peace with God, you gotta find peace with yourself first. That's why I always keep telling everybody to do the inner work first. Everything else doesn't matter. Your worth isn't defined by the world. It's defined by your values and your character. So what are your values? If you don't know what your own values is, everything else has been planted in your head. What you think your values are, I guarantee you aren't really what your values are. Focus on your reality. Where your attention goes, your life flows. Like, wherever your attention goes, that's where your life will flow. I'm gonna say that again. Wherever your attention goes, that's where your life will flow. And I didn't believe this when I was out there. I'm just gonna say this to y'all. Simplicity is probably the freest thing you can do. The less you chase, the more you make room for what truly matters. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just gonna stop chasing that bag, because the bag will keep running from you like a cat. If you ever know what I'm talking about, if you chase a cat, the cat gonna keep running. But when you stop chasing that cat will come to you. And then start eternalizing your priorities and bring clarity to it. Try to bring clarity to your faith, your love, your service, your worldly pursuits. Try to bring clarity to why you're pursuing those things, because those things aren't helping. You know it, and I know it. They got an end date at some point. It's like an expiration date on a milk carton. At some point, that's got to run its course. So it's gonna be done. And like I said, the best way to break free from those things is start to reflect on your value. I always tell y'all in almost every video I say, write down what truly matters to you. Whatever you're chasing, whatever your goals are, write it down. And then start to align your moves, your actions with what you're writing down. Because what you're writing down is what's out of your heart, it's out of your head. I just told y'all a minute ago to simplify. Simplify, declutter. Declutter your space, declutter your mind, declutter your physical and mental space to focus on the things that are essential to you. Not what's essential to me or this person or that person. What's essential to you? And then what are you feeding your mind? Like let's be honest about it. What are you feeding your mind? You got to limit those influences. You can't just be listening in on anything. You can't be on social media doom scrolling all day trying to see whatever somebody else is doing. What are you doing? Materialistic pursuits of happiness ain't gonna help you with your spiritual and personal growth. That's some work you got to put in. I don't care what nobody else is telling you. It's hard work, but you have to do it. Practice gratitude daily. Focus on appreciating what you have instead of chasing what you don't have. What about that? Focus on what you have instead of chasing what you don't have. And lastly, I say, stay connected with your mentors, the people that's helping you to pull up. Stay connected with prayer, meditation. Get with the meaningful relationships. Ground yourself in things that last, not things that fly by night that's go leave as soon as you leave or as soon as they decide it's over. It's gone. Nobody else should be able to decide something's over but you. That's up to you. So it should always be up to you. So I just wanted to come on here and say that. Like I said, y'all gotta fight back, man. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this one. Remember, the world will always put you in crazy, precarious situations. But you gotta stand firm and live intentional and let your life reflect what truly matters. God has a plan for your life, but are you willing to live that life? That's all up to you. Like, nobody else can do that for you. I know when I come on here, I try to make it sound as simple as possible, but I know it's not simple. But it's some hard work you go have to do. I think what I'm trying to explain to y'all, I know it's hard because I've done it, but it's been worth it. It's been so worth it because, like I said, the level of peace. When they say it surpasses all understanding, it surpasses all understanding. Because to shake whatever's got a grip or whatever's got a hold on you, it's literally night and day. But it's got to start with you. The only person that can do that for you is you. So if you guys, like I said, subscribe to the Raw Report. Make sure you do that.